Bobby. Let me know as soon as you hear me so I know that the stream is actually coming through today, because last week we had some issues with that on both days. First day Christina wasn't able to see the stream, and on Friday we had issues with certain people seeing it and other people not for some reason, and even when we restarted there was issues between two devices in the same home, because Inga tried it on two different devices and her tablet was not receiving the stream and the other one was. So I'm going to take a look if YouTube is at least receiving it. I see myself on YouTube. Yes, okay, good. Brandon says yes. Then let's go ahead and load the game and see how everybody's doing right now. Because last week we lost... Didn't we lose? We got Matt back and then we lost him again. That's what it was. We still have Marvin. So we start with Marvin and we ended with Marvin, who is by himself right now and needs to fix the damage. Can hear you loud. Oh, am I really loud? Because then I'll just move back a little bit. Okay, let's see. There was some damage over here that we need to fix. I don't know what Marvin's going to do right now. He's tending to Marvin too. Good idea, because he needs to be tended to as well. Let's fast forward it a little bit and hope that we get no issues in regards to raiding. I need to work on his priorities to make sure the construction is #1 right now. Forget about the handling for a bit, because that can wait. You need to start working on the blocks. Where are you going? Oh, you're tending to the donkey. That's good, because that one got hurt last time. Our donkeys actually came through somewhat. Or you're going to take care of him. Okay, good. Loud and clear. Okay, good. I thought it was being too loud there for a second, but it's okay then. Or you're taking care. Oh, the electricity situation, of course, is now dire because we have one less generator right now. I'm gonna turn this one off. And what else do we have here? This one over here, we don't need to have that on. Things are going a little crazy now because we don't have that much stuff anymore. Power, that is. We got these three. These are running. Very good. And we have this one over here. We need another one of these. Let's see if I can make a copy. I don't think anybody right now has the skills to build one. There you go. This one requires how much skill? Let's take a look. 8. And I don't think Marvin has that. I think Marvin has maybe 2 or 3 because he was forced to build things before, but he's not quite a master builder, master craftsman. Let's take a look at his bio construction. 3, yeah, 3, just like I said. So that is going to be an issue. He's currently resting. Very good. And we have 3 holes here that needs patching. These 2 are like secondary. They're not super important, so I think I'll just cancel that so he doesn't try to construct things that aren't necessary right now. This thing gets to be deconstructed if you want to do that. He can't do this, so he won't do that automatically. He'll skip that. I just need to get an extra power thing up somewhere. We need more power because all we have is these 4 turbines and these 3 what do you call them again, solar generators, and that is apparently not enough power. Okay, Marvin, are you going to sleep? Okay, you just did some resting, but that's fine. Alright, anyway, so we got some boomalopes over here. They fortunately did not walk into the base. That would have been an issue. Oh yeah, so I need to fix some doors apparently, but that's not super important. Is this steel? Why is it, what am I building here? Marble, right. Because I have 82 marble blocks, that's right. Where are you going? Marvin, hello. Could you please build a wall? Oh, he's going. He's going to... Oh, not that one. Forget about that one. And this one. Forget about this one too. We don't need any superfluous building right now because we need all of our resources for the most important things. Patching up these walls right here. There you go. Do that one. Very good. Because we need to have solid walls on the outside of our base. We're just going to pick up some steel. Okay, good. We could put some doors here instead. That'll probably be easier because we have some wood sitting around. We could definitely put some wooden doors in. Door made out of wood. Put them here to kind of just make a something good out of the tragedy, I guess you could say. There you go. Yep, those 2. Very good. Donkeys right now find it very convenient to be able to walk in and out over here, but that's not going to be here for long. There we go. Our picks are repairing our damage as best as we can. We need a lot of blocks though to make a double wall like we did over here, because double walling, as you can see, really helps keeping people out for a time being. At least they will wreck any walls that they find, but as long as they... Why did you start on the door and then continue with this wall? Oh well, at least this has been fixed now. That's good. But if you have a double wall, it'll take him longer, and now I can tell him to build extra walls here made out of marble so we can get this double walling thing back in place. There you go. Now you can patch it. And meanwhile work on the doors. That's great. Okay, so Matt was here, and then we paid to get him back. No, he was gone, then we paid to get him back, and now he's been kidnapped a second time. There are sandstone chunks in his bedroom. Why? So now we are once again stuck with just Marvin. And a decrease in power. These guys are not powered either. That's not good. Is there like a solar... No, there isn't. It's just winter, is it? It is winter, so there's less sunshine, so our solar generators here are not super useful. Also, there's not much wind. As you can see, our turbines here are barely moving. So we need more of that. What other things can we do? Hey, wait, I have an idea. We have some space here, and maybe he can go ahead and build a fueled generator. Wood fired this one. I don't know how much this costs to make, or how much skill you need. 4. Okay, so as soon as he has 4 skill, he should be able to build one of these. And I also need a power wire, otherwise we won't be able to connect it at all. This has a connection right here. We could put one over here just in case to make it like a double connection. But first of all, he needs power skill or construction skill 4, which is currently 3. Where is it? Yeah, there. It's gonna need some construction before it's gonna work. He's not interested in it, so he needs a lot of construction in order for that to work out. That means we need some construction projects for him to do. Otherwise, he's not going to get his skill up. What about... What shall we do? Because we need a lot of blocks for an extra wall here. We're not going to be able to do that. What shall we construct instead that he can do? Is making sandbags. Is that a construction thing? It does look like construction. Why don't we build a whole bunch of these? Oh, these made out of steel. A whole bunch of these made out of wood, maybe. Barricades. That would be under security. Make some wooden barricades because we have a whole bunch of wood just sitting around from cutting trees. We'll do the same on this side, like that. There. How about that? See if that works. This one's not necessary. There you go. So he can do some construction on that then. He's gonna fix the walls. He's currently fixing other things, which is also construction related. It won't give him a lot of skill, but it will have him give some skill to his construction. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. It was a little lower earlier. Not much. There we go. A little bit more going on right here. Very good. Nice. He needs a lot though, because he needs 4,000 points. This is the construction work. I don't know if that is going to help. Quite possibly it will. I don't know. What did he do? Oh, he did this one. Good. We need one more for the other one, and then we can start working on these barricades. Maybe we can put some more barricades up, like oh, this over here also needs building. Oh. That is one more wall. Well, he's got a lot of things to do right now. There's a lot of stuff that he's constructing, so he has some work to do in that regard. That means he might get to 4 soon, and then he'll be able to start on this one. He has delivered some materials here, though, by the looks of things. Yeah, he's brought steel there, and you can see that because the blueprint is now just like a bunch of, like a square. Otherwise, it would have still looked like the device, but then like the ghostly version of that. So that's good. There's still this hole here that needs to be constructed first. I think I'll cancel the barricades right now, so that he doesn't spend a lot of time on that. And he patches that wall first, because that is the most important right now. this one right here, because they can just walk in like this and go through the door and then get in here. That's not good. Oh, more stuff. I'm guessing he's now going for that wall. Yes, good. And once that's done, he can go ahead and do the barricades. But for now, we just want this one hole patched. It is a dangerous thing for us to have. Where are you going? Consuming simple meal. Oh, cargo pods. Let's take a look what we have. Perhaps it'll be something useful. Oh, pemmican. Well, pemmican is always useful. Oh, there's a lot of pemmican here. I was about to say pemmican is very useful, but there's also a ton of it here, so that's nice. We can always grab that later, although our hauling is not really up to speed right now, because Marvin's the only one here. All he's doing is doing some construction, and currently he's watching TV, which is very nice for him. That'll calm his nerves a bit, I think. Donkey just went to sleep right next to the TV over here. How's this one doing? Donkey 3 injured by human fists, because it had a club. Yeah, that one wasn't one with the gun, fortunately for the donkey. They were having a confrontation right next to the hydroponic thing. Oh, not the geothermal generator, I mean, not the hydroponic basin. And even though he stalled them, eventually he had to lie down because the raiders were just too strong, and there were also 2 of them, which is not fair. Okay, so that's that. Anyway, hope you guys have been doing well. Bobby said hello and be right back, so we'll see her in a bit. Meanwhile, let's see, I've worked another week almost from home again. I don't think we're going to be working at the office again anytime soon, because even though the current regiment says, according to our Dutch government anyway, that we should work from home as much as possible until the 6th of April, that's not going to be the end date, because there's no way that it's all going to be resolved by the 6th of April. Here we go. There you go. Very good. So now we want to increase your construction skill by building barricades. That's under security. Yes. Wooden barricades here and here, like I said. There. Oh yeah, and the dog, of course. Last week we had an issue with the dog, that she was having diarrhea and also started throwing up on Friday, and I went to the vet. I think I told you last week as well that she got like a bunch of antibiotics for it and these anti-worm pills. She's gotten all of those now. Her 5-day antibiotic thing has been completed. Excuse me. And she's doing quite well, actually. She looks like she's made a complete recovery. Everything that comes out on the other end looks perfectly normal, and she's not throwing up anymore. Hello, Bobby. So that's all fine. Very good that happened. I also called, of course, the vet to let them know, because they had asked to give an update. And so there I did today. Oh, hello, Inga. Everybody's coming in. Also glad that people can actually see the stream this week. Hopefully that'll also continue for tomorrow. So she is fine, and that's all great, because that means we can just continue. It's always a bit of an issue, particularly now, of course, that we have to sit at home as much as possible, unless there's like really some reason for you to go outside. It's annoying to have a sick pet, because you're not sure if you can go to the vet and all that, and she needed to go outside a lot, because of course she had the run, so she wanted to go at least once every 2 hours. And that was not very good. I always felt a little bit, I don't know, uncomfortable walking outside with her like every couple hours, because people might think that I'm being outside unnecessarily, but of course then they never ask what's wrong, because they would have been told that the dog was sick, but apparently that was not something they wanted to ask about. We can deconstruct these guys now, by the way, to get more cloth, even though we're not using it, and it's currently just deteriorating because it's outside. Somewhat rich, 2018. Huh? What does this mean? Oh, impressiveness. It's ugly, though. Extremely spacious. Huh? Very dirty. Oh, this is a room. What room? This entire area? Huh. It's not really a room, though, is it? Oh, well, fine. Yeah, hideous. Very dirty. That's our thing, alright. Okay, fine. So, yes. 7 stacks of bread ready for you. Oh, you're still doing the bread. Oh yeah, it's still to the end of the month, right? Happy your dog is doing better. Yes, thank you very much. You guys are still eating bread until the end of the month. Speaking of bread, I am trying to cook my own bread, or bake it rather. You don't cook bread. And I have like limited access to yeast because everybody else has been cooking bread as well. So all the yeast in the store is gone, at least was gone when I went to look at it last week. Yeah, last week Thursday I think I went to the store. There was no yeast available, so that was a problem. But I do have some baking soda, which I think is also possible to use, so I've tried some of that. I'm not really sure how much I was supposed to put in there, so I now tried to bake a loaf with baking soda. So it's currently cooling down. It's been in the oven for about half an hour, and we'll see whether it is edible or not. I don't know. And if that doesn't really work out as expected, then I'll go to the store and see if there is still some yeast available, and if not, you can also use some like cans of beer, because beer has yeast as well. So if you are also in a similar situation and you don't have any yeast to make your own bread, just get some cheap beer or something. I don't know if you want to get a darker beer maybe, because I think that has more yeast in it than a light one, possibly. Soda bread is nice, yes. Well, if it works, it'll be nice, and if not, then I'll try to do something else. Currently in second place. Oh, second place. Who else is eating more? You were in first place for a very long time. Quite a bit better to catch back up. So somebody else is also competing. Who's in number one? Because then I'd like to know who else is eating like so much bread that have they been spending all day? Oh, look at this. A group of Labrador retrievers, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. How much are there? 4. We've got 4 dogs. Ta-da! Look at these guys. They are very well trainable though, 4 dogs. So maybe we want to get his handling back, so we can get the handling done of the puppers, so they don't get upset and start attacking, because they will attack if they have no should put in the area 1, because we have like they're basically carnivores. Even though they are just like adorable puppies and everything, they will attack if need be, and if they go feral, then it will definitely go ahead and attack whatever's there, including your donkeys, who are super useful. So that's the thing. But now we have a whole bunch of animals, so that's nice. Everybody needs to be convenient or trained. Oh look, they can attack and follow master, but I don't really want to do that. I want them to do some hauling. That is the main thing, I think. So Marvin has his work cut out for him, because not only do I want him to build this here wood-fired generator, I also want him to tame a bunch of dogs. They're already kind of tame, but they're not quite so tame. Oh, what's this? Caravan from Northeast Arisen is approaching. They're a combat supplier. They will hang out around the colony for some time before leaving. You can attack them, but well, they're a combat supplier, so why would you do that? Someone whose skin looks like a slice of bread. Who's that then? If you make a no-knead bread, you need only very little yeast. Okay. I had to order yeast from Amazon. I went to 5 different stores on Tuesday. No one has any. That's right. It's been sold out. And even Amazon is out of the popular brands, or until you complete your order, it's sold out. Well, the thing is, I could order some yeast from like a local store here, but looking at their delivery schedule, like Albert Heijn here delivers, and I looked at their delivery schedule, and they could plan ahead until the 8th of April, I think was the first I could go into the future. And all of the available spots were just booked solid, so they couldn't even deliver before the 8th of April, and after that it's probably going to be immediately blocked by a whole bunch of other people that want stuff delivered. So you can't really go ahead and order stuff online, because it just doesn't get delivered, sadly. Look, White over here is a trader. I'm going to ask Marvin to come over here and interact with them, because I don't know what we have that they could possibly want, but maybe they'll have something, and maybe you can buy some people back with that then. Let's see, you can buy our incinerated shells. Yes, because we never use them, so that's great. You can also buy this club. We never use that. I want to keep the rifles, although Marvin never does anything with them, and they don't want to buy anything other than that. They want to buy our components. We have 55 components. Wow. Yeah, but some of them are just kind of sitting there rotting away, but we could still definitely use them. So all they really have is armor and some weapons. I don't really need any of that because currently we don't have anybody who uses them. They don't even want dogs, even though they do have dogs on them. That's odd. Oh well. Yeah, so there you go. Have some money. They took some stuff from us. That's good. Less stuff for us to care for. So yes, until the 8th of April, there's no delivery possible, at least in that particular store. I'm pretty sure all the other grocery stores that deliver have a similar issue because everybody wants their stuff delivered to the house right now. It's like people are just self-quarantining for the fact, or for the sake of self-quarantining. Oh, it's running out here, but he's trying to tame this donkey. Wondering what he was doing. Okay, so that's good. That means I do have to actually go to the store, so that's an issue. So I'll probably do that tomorrow after work real quick, because I stop work at around 1, and that should be quiet enough, I think. I don't know, it's a Friday, so maybe other people will also have the idea to go to the store. Don't really know, we'll see. Because you want to avoid like when it's really busy or something. But oh well, so that's the thing. And we'll see if there's yeast, and like I said, if there's no yeast, I can also just grab some beer, because that's worked before. I've made bread with beer before, a couple of years back. That works as well. And it also adds a particular flavor to the, why are you running away? This donkey just ran away from Marvin, like he said something really inappropriate. Just adds a bit of flavor to the bread. Bit of hoppy flavor, so that's also extra. If you like dark bread with like a nice dark flavor, then you need to put some beer in there. But on a positive note, we were able to buy some toilet paper at least last week, so that's great. And I ordered some toilet seat covers because my toilet seat, for whatever reason, is always very icy cold. I think it's because my bathroom is in an area where there's no windows, and it's also on the side of the house where the what you call that, the stairwell is, so there's basically no sunshine there, so it's almost a bit of a cold place, and it makes the toilet seat extra cold for some reason. So I was like, okay, I'm done with this, I'm gonna order me some toilet seat covers so that I actually have something nice and not too cold to sit on if I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Why are you sitting inside of our house? Hello? I didn't tell you could do that. Apparently you thought we could. Oh. Unfortunately, they don't have anything that we want. We got a little bit of silver from them, 45. Oh, yeah, visitors, I know, I've seen them. Thank you very much for the double announcements. So there's that. Marvin's sleeping. These guys are wandering around. Not much else going on. We have a whole bunch of animals. Do we have enough animal sleeping spots? We got 4. Oh, what's that? They're leaving. They just walked in to say that they were leaving. I think I'm gonna put a few extra of these sleeping spots here because we probably need a few extras. So there we go, 3 extra spots right there. And just in case, because we have like 4 donkeys and 4 dogs, and I think that this is exactly 1 spot too few. Is Marvin awake yet? Yeah, he's up. Oh, I thought they were leaving. Why are these 2 still here? Hello, Finley and Bull. Have you guys forgotten something? That's weird. They're not supposed to be here anymore. Because their people are gone. I've never seen this before. Yeah, I'm just checking the map here. Doesn't look like any of their people are still here, but Bull and Finley over here have decided to just stick around. Why are you guys here? Policewoman and Drifter. Can you trade with them? No, there's no way. Weird. These guys are glitching out, I think, because normally when the group leaves, everybody leaves with them. Oh, now they're leaving, huh? Well, what about the others? Were they not part of the same bunch? Or were these separate visitors? That's odd. One of them's walking right through our business, the other one goes all the way around. Okay. Very coherent. Usually when I'm out with other people, I tend to choose a completely different path to walk as well. That's normal, right? Okay. Well, they're gone. They were a separate group. I don't know why they were here, because they weren't able to trade anything, and we had no use for them at all. Very well. So Marvin is currently busy taming 8 animals. Brody named Marvin to put it on after being nuzzled. That's cute. Okay. Brody Marvin 2 Garrett. What a name. Okay, so we have an animal with a name now. Papillon is over here, and the rest is Labrador, Labrador, and Donkey 1, 2, and 3. Okay. We can't name them ourselves, can we? No. Okay. That's fine. But he has quite a task on his hand to teach all these animals tricks. But I want them to start hauling, first of all. That's the main thing. Because if they're able to haul, then we can get all the stuff in, like all the things that we tend to harvest and then just kind of leave. Like currently nothing's being planted as well, which is a bit of an issue. But the pemmican is lying around somewhere, needs to be brought in as well. I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. But if he can't do it, then the animal should. Nobody currently does that, do they? Nope, nobody is still able to haul. Although Labrador Retriever over here, number 3, maybe we should stop trading these guys for a second and then just have him go after number 3. That might be good. Oh, hey, hello, we got a wanderer joining. Kina. A ship child named Kina has arrived and is joining the colony. She's willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily. If you don't want Kina, you can banish her, sell her into slavery, or simply kill her. However, your other colonists may find this disturbing. Okay, great. Thank you. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the colony. Where are you going? What's that? Did you just drop off a poor hat? A cloth toque? Okay, so that also happens in this game. You just get random wanderers joining, which is just as well because we needed more people. She is trigger happy, a slow learner, and sanguine, naturally upbeat. She's incapable of taking care of animals, mining, cooking, or plant work of any sort. Okay, but she does do construction then. Alright. She's interested in crafting and artistic. And she's 19. And had no previous history of any sort. She's just a ship child. What is a ship child? Their family were space traders. One day, Kana's cryptosleep pod failed in transit. She had to spend years awake on the ship as the others slept. How many years? Because she's 19. She filled her days creating beautiful contraptions from the ship's cargo, but she didn't learn a lot of basic planetary living skills. Alright. Very well. How odd. Yep. And now she's over here. She decided to choose the bed that was the furthest away. Also, she's wearing a cowboy hat now. Very fashionable. Alright, well good. Let's take a look at her worksheet then. She doesn't do any planting, so she could do some constructioning then, so he doesn't have to. And growing and planting is also not a thing. Smithing, tailoring, crafting. I think I'll have her craft whenever she can, because we do need more blocks to make out of things. So she's just going to be the construction worker and the person doing all the crafting. Very good. Is she able to take care of herself like in a medical sense? Let's take a look at her self-tending options. Before we forget, because you never know. There you go. There's also a solar flare, as though we didn't have enough power issues. Should pass in about a day. Well, great. That's just great. So Marvin has a whole bunch of animals to tend to, so he can't really plant much. She doesn't do handling, does she? She doesn't do much with animals. Nope, she can't. So it really is up to Marvin to handle that. And I'm hoping Marvin will actually be able to train a Labrador Retriever 3 first. Oh, and all the others that are able to do that. Yes, these 4. These 4 are important right now, Marvin. Focus your attention on donkeys 1, 2, and 3. And Labrador Retriever 3 as well, so they can go haul some things. And then we can get some stuff in, because right now everything is just kind of laying around, and we do need it, so it needs to be taken care of. The blight is still here, by the way. We haven't actually done any of this, like plant cutting. I might want to take care of that because it's spring, and that means we can start planting things again. Plant cuts this, that, this one, that one. They look kind of like yellow berries. But it is the blights. Soul Flare's ending. Great. So glad Kana's playing chess with herself. I guess she's used to taking care of herself. Marvin, listen, do it now. He's taking corn. I guess I'm going to use that for taming purposes. You do have a lot of food right now, so that's good. It's not an immediate issue that we don't have anything planted right now. There you go. Go ahead. Tame that donkey. Hopefully it'll work so that we can actually get one of the creatures to start hauling. Trained haul. Oh, good. Is that right? He's now able to haul? No, not yet. But he's getting there. It didn't say failed, so he should be able to do that. Oh, look. He's actually planting things. Amazing. That's because construction is no longer under his thing. But it is under Kana, so we need to get her to construct some things. Repairing sandstone wall. Oh, that's good as well. You can do that. That's also important to do the little repair jobs around the house, or the base, I guess. Not really a house. Hey, I thought they took the jade. Why is the jade still here? I guess it was from somebody else. Or they took the gold. Oh yeah, that's right, not the jade. The last raiders, I mean. The last raiders of the Lost Ark. Yep, there you go. Very good. Eat a nice meal, because we still have some of those, or did she bring those? Did we have those? No, I think she brought those. We don't have those. Those are like the more complicated meals that have more than one ingredient. As you can see, this is basically all just one ingredient, like potato, what's it called again? Mashed potatoes. Not that there's anything wrong with mashed potatoes, just saying. Marvin's planting, and now he's going to go eat. Solar flare is still not gone, is it? Oh, it was gone, but our power is just really iffy because we don't have a lot of power right now. Okay, what can we turn off? That'll give us more power. What? Not this thing. Turn off the thing right there. Can't use it anyway right now, the comms console, because the orbital trade beacon was destroyed. So there's no use in having that. That one gets to stay on. This one's currently powered. But we're not cooking right now, so maybe we don't want that right now. Just refuel the stove every once in a while. Nah, that's fine. We'll use that eventually. That one's off, that's right. What else can we turn off? I think everything else has already been switched off that we don't need. How warm is it? 5 degrees? Kind of cold, in other words. Real spring weather. Just like out here when it's like still early morning, it is very cold. Oh, we got a granite meteorite. This one. Well, that's just nice. It's kind of close to the base, though. These are 3 meteorites, I think. A granite one, a marble one, and another granite one. As long as it doesn't drop on the base, I'm okay with that, but it is coming kind of close. I remember a while back we got some transport pods, and they also kind of crashed on top of our freezer here, which was not great. Oh, people are sleeping. Okay, fast forward. Fast forward, so we can have another, oh, more cargo bots. Another attempt at training our animals to do some hauling. What's this? Well, look, here we go. Here are some fine meals. We need these hauled as soon as possible. As soon as somebody wakes up, I'm going to ask them to come over here and haul some of this into the freezer so it doesn't get wasted. So that looks like it's going to be Marvin. Come get some meals, please. Maybe I'll ask Kina to come get the others, because I don't know how many fine meals he can carry. As you can see, these are like 2 different ingredients, like a bit of meat and a bit of veggies. There you go. So how much is that? Half of it. Okay. I'll ask Kina to come get the other 14. It does have to carry 14 trays. There you go. This one, it's not too far away. It's like right down there. Not bad. And that means we have some fine meals as well. Where are they? Oh, here. There they are. Catch more zombies. Yep. Oh, that's all? Okay. I don't want these to go to waste, so I'm going to ask them to get them separately. There you go. She's also going to eat one. I think she has a bunch of those in her inventory. Let's take a look at her gear. Silver. She has a... Oh, she is actually not incapable of violence, so maybe we should give her the gun that's over here instead of a knife. Hauling slate blocks the blueprint. Well, please come and get your bolt action rifle first. More stuff. There you go. Very good. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Who is that? What, didn't I just give her a gun? I think she picked it up. I gave her a gun, so why is it saying that she only has a steel knife? Huh. Huh, maybe she just picked it up and put it down? Here it is. Equip the rifle, please. Thank you very much. Tattered apparel. Who's that? What are you wearing that's tattered? Let's take a look what she has. She already replaced some things herself. This shirt is 99%. She needs to wear new pants. Okay. Let's see. We got some normal pants here. Try to put these on. Yep. There you go. Very good. Done. That makes them happy when they're not wearing tattered apparel, but they don't seem to think about changing that unless it's like something that's really broken down. Like I think the hat that she was wearing was almost destroyed. She put one down somewhere over here. Where is it? There was a small zone here that I made specifically for the parts. I don't know where it is. She took off her cloth toque on the way over, and I guess that was really wrecked and she didn't really want to wear that anymore. Not a problem. We had another hat available. There were 6 zombies after me, plus some skeletons nearly died. What are they doing spawning in Magoos Riverland? Yeah, what is the deal? Is there maybe like a... Oh, look. What are we doing? Why are you building a wall here? Oh, I think that's a door. Okay. Yes, go ahead. She's not... Oh yeah, she's a slow learner. I guess that also means that she's really slow in construction and things like that. Doing things. There we go. There's the door. Very good. Thank you. I guess that's why it takes so long. Look at how messed up this floor is. Burnt wood floor. Can she fix that? I don't know. What are you doing? Visiting grave. Oh, who are you visiting? Brandon 3. Okay. They knew him well. Brandon 3. This wall needs, or floor needs replacing. Do I have a repair order? I don't think I do. Slaughter tame, uninstall, claim strip, open, plan. Nope. Smooth surfaces. I think I should just have to put like a new floor in or something. See if that works. Yeah, the parts that I can put down are the ones that burnt to a crisp. And that is good to replace. So we actually have some new floors in. There you go. Hope she's going to bed. There's even some burnt floor in her bedroom. Why didn't she pick a bedroom that didn't look so terrible? Like this one only has a few bits of rumble in it, but it's not burnt. So why not just choose that one? I guess because this one has a wooden end table, maybe? Let's go ahead and construct a few more of those so that there's like better stuff in each room and also more construction points for her. That also includes these dressers, which we haven't put in every room, I see. We need one in here. And this one has a dresser. We don't need one in here because this room is currently unoccupied. It doesn't have any beds or stuff in it, so we're not going to waste any time putting extra things in it. This one doesn't have an end table. Let's put an end table in here. Sure, put it over there. There, that'll give us some construction thing as well. Somebody has malaria. Marvin. Make sure I'm in a doctor, yep. Rest until healed, Marvin. Make sure to take care of yourself. Can Kina do that? I'm gonna pull Kina out of bed. She's not gonna like it, but we need to take care of this malaria issue right now. And I hear that chloroquine helps, but I don't think we have that. Maybe certain Magoos Stripperland parts are no longer owned or something? Like if it works anything like the town server, then maybe there's like a certain tax that has to be paid every day or every week. There we go. It's been taken care of. And if that doesn't get paid, you might lose certain protections or something. Immunity 4%, malaria 5%. Hope he actually makes it through because immunity right now is kind of low. 5% going up very slowly. Slower than the malaria is rising, so that's not good. See that? looking at the stats over here. I don't know if you guys ever look at that when I mouse over it like this, but as you can see, immunity at the bottom there is currently 6%, and at the top of the list it says malaria minor 7.6% and almost 8%, so it's kinda going a little faster than the immunity is rising. If malaria hits 100% first, then he dies, I think, or it develops into a major malaria. No, I think major is just when it hits a certain percentage. And if immunity goes up faster, then he'll become immune and he'll make it through. But right now, it's starting to look like Marvin is having an issue with his immunity. It's not going up as fast as I would like it, although currently it looks like it might be overtaking it. 10%, 11. We'll check back in a couple of minutes to see how he's doing. I hope that his immunity is going to go up faster. See, it's going a little faster now. There used to be like a 1-point difference, and now every once in a while the immunity will be at the same level, which is nice. Also, an animal has a flu. One of your animals has gotten sick from the flu. Make sure that they are... okay. They're over there taking care of them. There we go. Kane is also taking care of our flu-stricken donkey. They'll be okay eventually. Pretty sure they'll be fine. This one has minor flu anyway. So even in RimWorld we have the flu. This one has 5% immunity versus 4.8% flu. So I think they're going to be okay. Their immunity is already catching up. That's nice. What are you doing? Oh, you're making all the end tables. Okay, good. That's good for your construction skill, Kana, because as soon as you get like construction 4, you can go ahead and start making that fueled thing over here. Generator, wood fire generator. And then we can actually go ahead and start powering this place a bit more, because currently it's a bit of a disco with the lights going on and off, because we don't have enough power for all of our devices, and there's not much wind going on wind turbine. It's foggy. You see that? There's like a fog going across the land. That's also to show you how slow the wind is right now, which is not good for our cooling in here. Currently it's -2 degrees, meaning it's still frozen, but if it goes like this for a while longer, then we're going to have an issue with our power and our cooling, and it's going to start deteriorating in here. All the food's going to start rotting, because it'll start to melt. Let's take a look at you again. How you're doing? 20%. It's gonna be very close. Currently immunity is 21. It's kind of winning, but very slowly. So I don't know how Marvin is going to pull through. Hopefully they will. We don't have anything special for them. Let's try tending to him real quick. Because even though it doesn't say that they need to be tended to right away, I would like her to take care of them a little extra if she can. Yeah, get the good medicine, that's right. And then we'll see how that influences the health. See, that one still needed to be taken care of. Go ahead and give him a nice bandage. There we go, tended. Now let's see the immunity changing. 25% still, currently still a quarter of the way, both of them. Now they're basically going even, as you can see. They both switched to 26 pretty much right away. 27. Oh, dog is awake. Well, like I said, it's gonna be close, but hopefully the immunity has now given a boost or gotten a boost because she's been tended to. Alright, great. That's going to be iffy. Don't know what Kana's doing. Consuming fine meal. Well, good. She deserves that after taking care of Marvin, so that's great. And then go ahead and sleep off the rest of the night because you are actually busy sleeping. So now we have a room full of animals over here. Oop, that one's going for a walk. And they're currently not useful because the only one who can tame them or train them to do anything is Marvin, and Marvin currently has malaria, so that's great. We almost had an animal that was capable... Oh, we do actually have one. Donkey 2 is hauling, but Donkey 2 is also the one that has the flu, right? Great. How are they doing? Oh, look, they're doing much better. Their flu is at 20% and their immunity is 27, so probably they'll pull through. But for the time being, he cannot haul anything. But once he's back on his feet, we'll start hauling all the things that we've got lying around the map and weren't able to get to, because that's the only thing that he'll be doing, which is great. And he has no work schedule, so he'll just haul as soon as he's awake until he goes to sleep, and that'll be all he does. Great. Quickly check on Marvin again, see how he's doing. Oh, we're still not doing great. Oh no, he's being tended to again, which is good. Why is it such a close race here, Marvin? You're being taken care of, you're in a hospital bed, why are you not going faster? We don't have any good medicine for this. And where did he contract malaria? I mean, sometimes you have a map that's kind of in the jungle, and I would expect there to be mosquitoes and things like that that would bite you and give you malaria, but there's nothing here. It's like a temperate zone. It's kind of like catching malaria just walking around in Amsterdam. It's a bit weird. How does that happen? It shouldn't happen, that's the issue. Asia and Joey at Cuddle Quack Ducks have ducklings. Ooh, nice. I also saw some ducklings on Eric's channel, and of course some chickens as well that he'd apparently been hiding for a week. So everybody's got their ducklings. Cold snap. Oh. 55. Come on. Oh wow, it's gonna be really close with you. An unusual cold snap is set in. Cold snaps can quickly kill by hypothermia. Be sure to build a heated space to survive, wear appropriate apparel, and try to harvest crops before they freeze and die. Well, we don't have any, so that's okay. That'll be fine. Of course, these crops over here are going to deteriorate because nobody's harvesting them, because the only person harvesting is actually Marvin. So annoying when you have like people in your base that are the only people who do certain things, and they are also going to get sick and stuff like that. Not good. So if Marvin were to die right now, we wouldn't be able to grow any food. We would have to rely solely on hunting, I think, because Kena can hunt, but she cannot harvest. Nor can she cook, I think. A new quest has become active. It's called Fiona's Rescue and expires in 7 days. Let's take a look. View human. What's this mean? Oh, the person. Galbane, a chief of the Purple Swamp Nation, says that her friend has been wounded while traveling. The victim is Fiona, a 32-year-old teacher. Galbane has nobody to spare to rescue Fiona, but says that if you could make it to Fiona's position and rescue her, she will join you. Galbane says that there may be an unknown threat. Let's take a look. Where is it? Over here. There may be an unknown threat. Well, we only have one person capable of attacking anybody or defending anybody, so I don't think we can handle this unknown threat. Sadly. Oh, what was that? It was like a range going across the map. Oh well. Let's see again, Marvin, because we do need you on board, because you're the only one who does the planting. Oh look, now it's going much better. Alright, so he's finally catching up now. Very good. Rome is done as well. Steak tartare it is for her then. Yep. Steak tartare and sushi if she manages to catch some fish. You can't really fish here though. I've never actually got anybody to fish in this game. That's a real big oversight, because that is also a good source. Maybe there's a mod that lets you fish. But as far as I'm aware, there is no fishing. Maybe we should go ahead and tell her to hunt a few things. Let's see now. Well, how many 0% animals do we have here? We have some alpacas that we could try to hunt. We could... Well, there's plenty of food right now, so you don't have to hunt right away. But we could do that, I suppose. We're going very fast, by the way. All of our donkeys are allowed in here. Yeah, I think I did that on purpose. Okay. Very good. Let's wait until Marvin gets better so he can go ahead and do some other things. Marvin is having a minor break risk. Why? Hideous environment, serious pain, hungry, sick, recreation unfilled. You're hungry? Well, let's get Kena to... oh, she's already doing that. Look, you're getting some medicine. I'm pretty sure after this she's going to come back with some food. You're going to get taken care of. You're one of those people who are like in a hospital and they're like complaining because they don't get what they want exactly when they want them. Or yet. But you're doing okay, so you should be fine. You pulled it through by the skin of your teeth, but I think you're gonna be okay. Kena should be coming back with food, right? Yeah, there we go. She's feeding you a fine meal, Marvin. You should be happy about that. There you go. Now you shouldn't be hungry anymore. There you go. Recreation deprived. Sick. Yes, I know. Slept in the cold. Off the hospital. Disturbed sleep times 2. Is it cold? Oh yeah, we don't have a heater in here anymore. We got this thing. What temperature's in here? -3. Yeah, that is a bit not too warm. So we could try putting a temporary heater in here, like a campfire. It's gonna burn everything up. It's a little bit dangerous to put a campfire here. I'll put it here. That's much better, right over here where the oxygen supply is. Very good. Well, at least he's not freezing to death because he is inside. -3 is still possible to survive. Of course, you don't want to be -3 temperatures for too long. But it's all because of the cold snap right now. It's lasted 1.2 days so far. Hopefully it'll go away soon because usually cold snaps don't last too long. A day or 2, 3 at the most. So hopefully that'll be done soon. Everybody's sleeping or in bed, so we're just going to fast forward a little bit through the nights and hope that our donkey is also doing better. Medical emergency on who? On Marvin. Nope, can't take care of him right now. Why? What's wrong with you now? You were doing so good. Well, he has extreme now because he's hit like 90-something%, but he's almost done though. We'll wait until his immunity goes 100% and then he should be fine. He's already been tended to. Can be tended in 1 hour, so as soon as that comes up, we should definitely tend to him. Although his immunity is about to hit 100%. There you go. Develop immunity. Great. She's already coming over to take care of him, so we don't even need to tell her anything. There you go. Great. He made it. Literally in the last second. Cold snap is over as well, so the temperature should also be going up in here. Currently it is 7 degrees. Okay, great. That's fine. You can cancel this then. No need to put a campfire in here if it's already good. Well, that's better. I guess 7 degrees is not going to kill you, so that's great. Oh, this thing was broken. Didn't even notice. Oh, Marvin is no longer capable of walking. There you go. Immediately goes to train animals. And this one has major flu, but should also be done soon. There you go. Immunity 96%. We'll wait for this one to get better as well. And then as soon as it has immunity, it should get up and start walking again and then start hauling. We want to see that. At least I want to see that because it's the only animal right now capable of hauling. That means it is the most useful animal right now that we have. So just wait for that. 98%, almost there. Can we see it before the end of the thing? Yeah, 6 minutes we should be able to see it before the end of the stream. Should be fine. 99%, almost there. And yes, there we go. And it's up right away. Holding slate chunk, there you go. Ta-da! That's what we want all of our animals to do. This one's just going to go around and haul everything. And it's going to be great. Let's take a look at the rest of the animals. Anybody else have hauling so far? Not yet. Trained haul 7 out of 7. He's completely done training haul, so he should be able to do all these things. Awesome. Wandering right now though, huh? Well, eventually it'll haul something. I guess if it comes across something, it'll start doing things. Or maybe because it's almost nighttime, it's like evening. Nope, he's got another one. There he goes. Hauling more slate chunks. There you go. Throwing up as well. I've never seen a donkey throw up, but apparently he's still kind of sick. But he's got immunity, so he should just walk it off. There you go. So that's great. We need all of our animals to do that. And soon, at least 4 of them will be able to do that. And eventually all of them, because all the animals are currently capable of hauling. As you can see, the red marks here show what they are able to learn, but they don't have that capability just yet. So eventually they should also be able to rescue. I think that's the next thing I want them to do. Once everybody is done hauling, I want them to also be able to start rescuing. I think I'll get it on your training roster as well. And then we should be able to do that. Guard. Oh, they shouldn't. Oh, they all have to guard? Really? Didn't know that. But apparently that's a thing that they need to do. Guarding is to defend the colony, I think. Yep. Alright, fine. They'll be able to do that eventually. Some of them are already capable of doing that. And that's why the donkey attacked the people last time, because they were able to do some hauling, or guarding rather. Why are we way out there? Are we missing some animals? Didn't we have 4 donkeys? Oh no, 3 donkeys, okay. And 4 lambs. Okay, so I really need 7 spaces, that's fine. That's fine, so we had exactly enough and I put 3 more down there than we needed, that's fine. I don't mind, rescuing would be good, yes, because people tend to just peel over in any location on the map, and if anybody else is currently sleeping or otherwise incapacitated, they won't be able to do it on time, or there's like a combat going on, they were just downed by somebody else and then they need to be taken out of that situation. Look, he just brought some bricks in. Very nice. Very nice. There he goes. He's probably going to grab another chunk. Yep, there we go. So now all the stuff that's been lying around is finally going to get put in the place where it needs to go. Very happy about that. And soon we'll have 7 animals running around doing that. There we go. How useful is that? I love that, because we don't have to tell them to do anything. They take care of themselves pretty much. Occasionally they get sick and they have to go take care of them, but they'll eat on their own. They have no mood benefits or deficits. As long as they can eat and be able to go where they need to go, they are perfectly happy as long as they're not sick or wounded. So that's great. And they'll just go ahead and grab whatever they can. In the meantime, cloth tube has deteriorated away in storage. Well, that's probably the cloth tube that we had from Kana, the one I was looking for earlier, which was such bad quality that we couldn't even wear it anymore. At least she couldn't for some reason. Alright, that's great. Very nice. Yeah, make sure to train the animals. Come here. What's he trying to train them to do? Hey. Come back here. Oh, he's too busy hauling to be trained. See? Oh, have some rice. He does have time for rice at least. What is he trying to train? Oh, rescue. Okay. Nice. So he's half trained on rescuing. Very nice. Oh, hello, Christina. Found it just because I searched for your channel. Well, aren't you? You're subscribed though, aren't you? That's odd. Should be able to see it then. I don't know what it is with YouTube, so I don't know what the issue is. At least people are able to see the stream today, and hopefully that'll also continue on to tomorrow. I was just saying at the start that I have no reason or idea why that happened, and some people were seeing it and some people weren't. No idea what was happening there. Also earlier I was trying to upload a video to another channel and the upload function just didn't work for like half an hour. No idea, because I didn't do anything different than before. There's just like issues all around. No idea why or how, actually. Also, I was working from home, of course, today, and I got like issues with SharePoint that we use for our work. And I'm like, oh, does anybody else have issues with SharePoint? And people were like, no, I think it's just the internet connection, about the fact that people are all online right now working from home, because that's what people have to do. And then one of my coworkers actually brought up this article that Office had actually reallocated resources to other parts of Office 365 suites that they thought were more critical, because they figured that people were going to be working from home a lot and that there was going to be a lot of like payload on these servers for that reason. And apparently SharePoint was not part of the critical sources or services that they ran, and that is why SharePoint connections are now slower than usual, which is odd. Had it on another channel too, huh? Oh, you did? Okay, so it's not just me, it's just like YouTube. Oh, well, I don't know why sometimes you do and don't see things. It's a mystery, but that is what makes YouTube interesting, I guess, and exciting and all that sort of thing. You never know what you're going to find or what you're not going to find, but you did find it this time, so that's good. I'm going to pause because things are likely to happen at any moment. As we know, Randy Random likes to throw things at us, like 4 Labrador Retrievers, and suddenly a wanderer called Kana, who we still have to name, by the way. Let's name this one Christina. Let's take a look. Bio. We haven't had a Christina in a while, and this one starts with a K, so let's put it that way. There we go. Kana Christina Reviel, Shipchild. There you go. There. You found it, and now you're also in the game with a cowboy hat. There you go. YouTube is messed up today. People were having problems with live streams. Yep. We had that last week, and now other people are having it today. It is probably not going to go away for a while, but I'm guessing they are working on it in the big black box that is YouTube. Anyway, so that is it for RimWorld for this week. Hope you enjoyed that. Regardless, we finally have a donkey that is able to haul, which is great, and that is all that it wants to do, and that's just fine by me because we need lots of stuff brought in that's been just kind of lying around for no good reason. Marvin is back on his feet after a bout of serious malaria. Christina just came out of nowhere and started being useful, although she has no idea how to handle plants or animals. And next week we're just going to continue with these two and hope that everything goes well. No idea. And tomorrow we're back, of course, in Minecraft, where we're going to continue work on our fountain. Hope that we're going to make it a little prettier looking. I want to make it look more magical, so we're going to need lots of interesting materials. I got some prismarine from Brandon last week, so we're going to use some of that. And I think we're going to go back down to the nether for more glowstone. Hope to see you for that, and hope the stream works as well. Have a nice evening for today, and have a nice day tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.